Yeah. Good hits. Good hits. Let's get it.
What's up, dudes? You know I'm Blade Block for the best underground rap here in New York City and beyond. We're in the historically Polish neighborhood of Greenpoint. It's one of my favorite neighborhoods in the city. Second favorite, Lower East Side. We're talking about a big LES artist today, unami811. You have songs like Yeah Okay, 83 Tony, Sensu Beat, and many other hits. Quintessential underground king. You heard it here first. Stay tuned. Good Hits, Volume 8, Episode 4, unami811. Salute. What's up, Good Hits gang? You know what we're about. We're bleeding the block for the best underground rap here in New York City and beyond. And shit, we got a Brooklyn beast in the fucking house. We got unami811. Dude, let's start out simple, bro. Let's start out simple. We've been chatting for a bit because I was irresponsible. I came late. I was the one. The interviewer came late to the interview, setting shit up. But we had a good conversation. So I know the answer to some of these questions. But why don't you tell Good Hits gang where you from, where you grew up, those type of ABCD type questions.
Okay, so ABCD, EFG. Shut the fuck up. You don't know me. Say nah. My name is unami811. T$UNAMI 811 times. Bitch, I've been fly. I'm from the Lower East Side, Stanton Street, Bowery.
Born in New York?
Born and raised.
Damn.
Yeah, so I grew up between the Lower East Side and East New York on Barbie and Skink.
Right.
Yeah, shout out to my
grandma. Real Lower East Side shit. And people, like, the thing about LES is, like, nowadays people think of it like a bar or entertainment district. Yeah. People don't really know how LES still gets really busy, dude. Yeah, like, there are some areas of that neighborhood where you could go to your bar and go home safe if you're like a suburban kid or a young professional. Yeah. But the people who live in some of those areas, it's kind of tough. Like, how was growing up out there?
I feel like it just depends on what you into, bro. Like, I seen like a lot of shit. So I pretty much being on Bowery, you got the Bowery Mission. So I would see a lot of dope heads, you know, a lot of fiends, homeless people, prostitutes, all that shit. And then like, as I got older, there was like a little bit of a little beef between like, you know, one side of Bowery, the other side of Bowery. And then now it's like kids from up the hill got beef with kids from like the Ave and shit. Dude. Like it's kind of wicked right now.
Yeah, if you watch the news, there's some crazy shit up on there, and there isn't even like, there are some drill rappers out there, but a lot of it is like shit that isn't even really covered by like mainstream drill rap. It's like LES has its own scene. These motherfuckers don't even rap. They just get busy. Yeah, like, it's crazy. Like,
rest in love a lot of soldiers that
out there. Definitely, man. Do you think LES has changed a lot as a neighborhood? Since when you were a kid?
Outwardly, you know, like on the surface, for sure. A lot of buildings got built, a lot of shit got torn down. Yeah,
same New York
Some of my favorite restaurants, man, shit, the Rosario's, it's fucking Casa Della's, what else? Apollo, come on, like a lot of good eats, man. But, a lot.
What's your top place to go eat that still exists in LES? Yeah,
probably El Castillo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little Spanish
restaurant
on Grand Street.
I feel that. Hell yeah.
Amazing eats.
Hell yeah.
And actually, shit, it's between El Castillo's and Casa Della's. Casa Della's still open. It was like, they almost didn't stay open, bro. It was crazy. Like,
yeah, dude. Coronavirus, bro. Yeah. Crazy times. So when did you start really, like, making music out here, man?
Music has always been a part of my life, so I didn't start laying shit down till like 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, but like back in high school, my boy Deo, Colin Deo out in Philly, we went to school together in Pennsylvania, and he was always cooking up beats, like always, and you know, we was freestyling and shit, and he used to send beats to my brother, and Fuck yeah, it's like we would just go crazy in the dorm.
Does your brother rap too?
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Oh shit,
Yeah, Drew Kid.
Hell yeah. Damn, I didn't know that.
Big influence.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So were you starting college?
Nah. So I went to college 2014 till about 2016.
Yeah.
Even in college, one of my homies, Schmitty, he was producing. We was freestyling in the back of his car. Yeah. He was sending beats to my brother. I think I was more like a conduit, like knowing producers, getting them to send shit to my brother, promoting everybody's shit, getting other people to fuck with them. But yeah, I didn't really take it serious till I was like, damn, I'm not in college anymore.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was a little devious shit.
Yeah. Then you entered the struggling artist stage of life where you're like, shit, I gotta make this shit work.
Yeah, but I was doing my little thing, hustling and shit. Mm-hmm. So I had money, so I was like, oh, I'm lit. I might as well do something with it.
Were you tossing music on SoundCloud at that point? And is that music still up on your SoundCloud?
Yeah, some of the music is still up. If you
because I was more on your like Spotify, looking at your most recent albums, Gokunami, like Bittersweet Harmony, like all that stuff. I didn't check out your SoundCloud.
Yeah, if you keep scrolling down all the way, you'll find some shit.
Do you think, and I asked you this before the camera's on, do you think SoundCloud's dead? What are your thoughts on the whole SoundCloud scene that we lived through? Dude, I saw a video of DJ Academics and Adam22 from No Jumper saying the SoundCloud era is dead.
Yeah.
Is this true?
The thing is with SoundCloud, like...
That's what we grew up with, bro.
Yeah, you could have like a core fan base on SoundCloud. And the thing with SoundCloud is like people can be from like all over, you know? So it's like, unless all those people on your SoundCloud are from your city, like down the ride with you everywhere, fucking with you heavy, it's kind of like you just got numbers on SoundCloud, and it's like it's not really paying you much,
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get paid as an artist, SoundCloud is kind of dead.
It's kind of dead. Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier, and this was when we were talking about this like a few minutes ago. Like, it's really good for emerging artists because a lot of the youth still does listen to SoundCloud, and they still do find artists. But once you start breaking out a little bit, that's when you get on DistroKid. That's when you get on Spotify.
Yeah, anybody who doesn't want to pay for Apple or Spotify, you go to SoundCloud. Shit,
because it's free. It's more open market, kind
of.
Yeah. How do you think the New York rap scene has changed since 2016? Like the underground rap scene that we're both kind of involved in.
It's changed a lot, because I think around 2016 you got people like X, fucking Famous Dex, even like
Famous Dex, bro.
The Migos influencing a lot of like New York rap, like Northeast rap became more like Southern rap. A lot of people were trying to like fit that type of criteria, but since then it's changed a lot. Like even in like each year, it felt like there was like a different type of sound. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think New York is on top in terms of American cities?
Musically?
In terms of musically. In terms of being the most influential city in rap.
For sure. Like, drill is taking over. Like,
right.
even though drill didn't start in New York, like, New Yorkers, like, swagged it out.
I'm going to change this light. Okay, I like this better.
Yeah. New Yorkers swagged it out, and, like, it just became, like, lit, bro. Like,
it's interesting. It's like in that same interview with Academics and Adam22, they were saying like the New York drill era is coming to an end because so many people are getting locked up with this new mayor, dude.
Yeah.
Every time I went De Blasio, people were fucking ooting each other in broad daylight. That was regular. Now motherfuckers are just having these huge ass indictments.
Oh, don't make me laugh, man.
It's sad. It's honestly sad, but it's true. Like the coronavirus era, and I'm speaking like it was a long time ago, but it really was like 2020, 2021. Now we're in 2022. I feel like things have changed. City's back, and people aren't tolerating shit anymore.
Yeah, bro. It is really sad because, like, it's I was talking with one of my homies the other day, and he was saying like the industry is paying artists to like, paying genocide.
It isn't new though, because we grew up with Chicago drill.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But I think like it's a big shock for New Yorkers because like they used to seeing other type of shit on the news, not really somebody getting shot broad day or people getting stabbed.
Yes,
like you would hear about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like now it's like frequent.
Yeah,
so it's a little alarming for those who aren't used to that.
So do you think that's a prevailing sound in New York's underground scene right now? Is the drill sound?
For sure.
Okay.
But like there's so many other sounds. Like you got people doing
hyperpop's big,
bro.
Right
Hyperpop
now.
is
It
huge.
is big.
A lot of people
especially
are like,
with the influx of Yeet being able to successfully combine like kind of more like trap and gangster rap themes with that kind of like distorted, bubbly like hyper poppy sound.
Yeah, it's more like synth hop. You know, it's like everything is synth heavy right now. And I mean I fuck with it, it's like,
I feel like you were on that tip a while ago when you dropped like Sensu Bean, and that was like a big song for you that took off, and like you could kind of see that influence was big. But then you dropped most recently, your latest album was like, you took it back to like, I don't want to say like real rap because what the fuck does that mean? But like, like more deep themes and like more lyrical. Like you were less about making it this sonically like beautiful album and more about getting in front of the mic and like rapping about real shit.
I appreciate you for bringing that up because I think I wanted to do like a social experiment, to like gauge what listeners were like interested in, And Sensu Bean,
that's my fault. That's my fault.
You good?
Yeah.
Sensu Bean is fire. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's one of those songs. Maybe you late night, drunk as shit, high as shit. You in your car, you cruising or some shit. But for me personally, I like things that have substance. I like things that hold temporal value. Like I want 10 years later to be able
durable.
I want to be able to listen back to it and be like, I'm proud of this.
Yeah.
And
that's real, man. That is some real shit, bro. Yeah. For real.
And I don't think a lot of people are conscious in that way, thinking about their songs. It's like you're worried about right now. And right now is important too. Like that's why you got artists like older artists, more, vetted artists that like shift their sound a little bit to fit the mold of the current sounds. But it's like like genuinely and like more than likely they're still gonna hold to their same message,
right?
The same life theme that they've been trying to push.
And well, what's crazy is you dropped Goku Nami like the same year, like a few months ago, and that's more of like a, not all of the songs, but a lot of the songs are more like rage oriented. Big songs,
rage.
And then like the next one you had like, what was it, like Aneurysm or something like that was like, or like there was like a couple of songs on the latest album that were like, damn, this is like deep. They're totally different. So
I like to have my projects like almost like fade to the next, to give you like a kind of like sonic cliffhanger, if you may. Like I want you to have something to be left with, to be like, all right, this is what I can anticipate for the next one. And Goku Nami Black was like, I had to let that shit out, bro. What was your favorite what's your favorite album you've dropped? You have 3 or 4. Shit, I got a couple EPs, so like full length, like 12 songs or more. I got What You Fucking With, Bittersweet Harmony.
Yes.
Goku Nami, Power Up, Goku Nami, Super Saiyan Black, and then my latest self-titled Unami811.
Yes, the self-titled one.
But I would probably say Goku Nami, Power Up if I let someone else engineer it. Because it was at a time where I was like, nah, I could do this shit myself. I want to engineer this shit myself. I had a lot of good production, but the engineering was just weak, and that's because like I was still in that learning process, and I'm still learning, but I'm a lot better
Yeah.
All those songs.
That's a good album, man. There's a lot of good ones on there.
Last two projects I engineered myself, you know, which is like phenomenal, you know.
There for real was like a ton of good ones. Aneurysm was solid to me. Yeah.
Crazy.
Plain was good. Too Clean was good. Yeah, there was a lot of good ones. And the interesting thing about your work is just like in terms of blogging underground New York, I feel like I know a lot of the scene. I know a lot of the artists. But whenever I look at your features, I'm like, who are these people? And they always perform well. But I'm like, is this the Ohio connection? Like, where do these artists come from? Are they mostly New York artists?
So I try to have like a blend because I know people from like all over the country. But I usually try to feature homies who might not otherwise get that play, that feature, you know. And it's like, I want everybody to have that opportunity to shine. Like, I'm a Leo, but I'm not like super self-righteous. You know, I'm not super into myself. So I think other people deserve chances to like shine too.
Yeah.
But like, Ohio, Denver, New York, shit. Yeah. That's California.
I feel that.
Homies in Florida.